got locked out again. I thought I got blocked because I was touching the mags. That's happened to me before where I'm like right in the middle of a live and then let's see here. Welcome to live chat. Remember, guard your privacy and abide. Yeah. That happened to me before where like I'm right in the middle of a live and they cut it. I think that just happened right now. So I'm gonna finish this food, finish cleaning the office, hit the gym, and then do some dry fire later. I'm kind of sad the other live ended because now I can't see the comments. You guys were asking a lot of good questions, so. I'll just wait for some of y'all to get back in here again. You know what? I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. Grab water. Hang tight. It gets hot in here. So yeah, I've been in the middle of doing lives before. Oh, I spilled on myself. I used to be doing lives all the time, and not all the time, but I was doing them before, and they actually locked me out because I was like I was manipulating the firearm and like doing reloads, and it was blowing up. I was having a good time with everyone. It was like a Friday night, and then it cut off, and I was like, oh, I'll just restart the stream again. I was locked out. They locked me out for like probably like a few weeks. So I wasn't able to do lives for a while. And right after that, it was crazy. My channel was like growing so quickly. And then they changed some stuff around. And I went from getting like 500, 800 likes per video to like 10 likes, 15 likes. And I was like, what the hell am I? Maybe I honestly thought that it was just like random. And then I had some homies who also they have like YouTube channels. They're like, are you like experiencing the same thing? And I was like, yeah, dude, I don't know what the hell happened. But then I kind of took a break and they kept posting. And so their channels blew up and I'm happy for them. Like I saw one dude go from like 3,000 subscribers. He now has like 40,000 subscribers. And I'm like, dang. And all in like a matter of like, I don't know, I want to say like half a year. And so I'm happy for him because he has an online business where he does all that stuff. Shout out to 2A Ninja. Yeah, that dude is blowing up. And then who's my other homie? Intel Goons. Go check out Intel Goons. That dude's a speed loader with his shotgun, dude. He's fucking fast with his shotgun. Do you have an OG AK? No. So I got cut off on the last live that I was just on. Somebody was asking me that. I kind of tend to stick to AR-15s. I'm just as American as it comes, you know. I know that AKs are dope. Honestly, I've shot AKs and I love them a lot, but I don't build them. I don't really know like the ins and outs of them like I do with my AR-15s. Like I've built every rifle that I have. And when I say built, I bought the parts and I put it together. And yeah, so I know like one time I was at a 2-day pistol rifle course. and my pins walked out, and I was able to like fix it real quick because I have all the tools. Like, I feel comfortable manipulating my AR-15 because I know how everything works. I've put a bunch of them together at this point, so if something goes wrong, I don't have to worry. I even carry a spare BCG. I carry like a little bottle. My parts, they're out in the truck, but I have a little medicine bottle that has like the detents, springs, trigger springs, like all the backup stuff that you would need if something were to fail while you're out in the field, and you can replace it yourself. So with an AK, I don't know how to do that. So that's the only reason I don't use AK-47s, but I actually prefer the AK caliber to the 5.56. But again, I grew up around ARs more, so I just know them a bit better. What brand are those steel mags? Durmag. So you could get, there's a bunch, dude. Those Surefire ones, they're pretty cool. They're kind of hard to come by. If you could find a Surefire magazine, grab it up quick, because you're probably not gonna find it again. But I usually just go with like Durmag. They're pretty good. Or there's another one, I think it's called ProMag, or I don't remember. They have like really nice feeding system. The mustache making me feel some kind of, huh? What's Holmes? I don't know what that means. Ninja at your service, my boy, the ninja. Cam or PKM is the way to go, trying to get my hands on one. If I could get a PKM, that'd be sick. There's like, I'm talking about like trying to keep my calibers consistent, but like if I came across a PKM, I'd probably drop a guap on that. I'd call you the big gun. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. The first time I put a rifle together, it was scary. I was like real nervous, but after you do the first one, it kind of becomes an addiction. That's why I have 6 ARs. I have no need for 6 ARs, honestly. But it's fun. And then as you're buying parts, I'll show you this one right here. As you're buying parts, sometimes you can't get the rail you want, right? You can't get that one. So you're just waiting around, but then another barrel comes out that you wanted. It's like the 12-inch or whatever, so things come in at certain points, and I don't have patience. So all my guns are like Frankenstein guns. They're all good quality parts, but they're like this one, for example, Centurion Arms, Sons of Liberty. What is the upper receiver? A Centurion Arm upper receiver. Yeah, so it's just like a hodgepodge, but hey, it's my hodgepodge of. AKs are simple when you learn them. I bet, dude. I bet. And AKs are badass. Have you seen the Sean Ryan show? Hell yeah, I've seen Sean Ryan. I just saw him on the Joe Rogan podcast. He was just on there pretty recently, and they were talking about CIA, FBI operative stuff. I'm into that. I like to know that stuff. Free Diddy? For what? You miss him or what? What's your daily carry? My daily carry is out on the table. I don't want to pick it up on accident. I'm glad I left it out there, because I probably would have just picked it up and shown it to you. My daily right now, I'm transitioning from Walther over to MMP. My homies are trying to convince me. I'm trying to be open-minded here with the MMP, but I just don't like the grip, man. It's like boxy compared to my Walther. It has like the finger grooves. And again, I'm just more used to shooting my Walther. Anybody who like, I bet you, anybody, if you were like to just hand them both of them, they'd be like, oh, the MMP's way better, But because I've shot the Walther so much, I'm so used to it. Like when I shoot the MMP, I'm like, because with the Walther, I have over 20,000 rounds, and I have replaced no internal parts on that Walther, which just speaks to the quality of it. You know, that's kind of crazy actually. I haven't even replaced my sear. So, uh, yeah, but MMP is my daily right now. Do I wipe my boogers on random things? Yeah, I wipe it into my mustache all the time. Less gun talk, more oil. Kevin, I think you're on the wrong page, brother. ARs are like Legos. Yeah. Ninja knows. If you guys haven't gone over to the Ninja's channel, 2A Ninja, that dude has an online website, and he's always putting up new content, new pistols. I think he just posted one for like Bear Creek Arms, one of their new pistols that just came out. So go check that out. Are hex mags any good? No, I would stay away from hex mags. If you have some, use them, but I would stay away from hex mags. That's just my personal experience. I have bad experiences with them, feeding, breaking, the bottoms popping off. So I don't use hex mags. What's the most amount of money you have earned by selling one of them? I've sold none. I've never sold any of them. They're like all my babies, you know. I should. I'm probably gonna offload 3 of them. I think 3 ARs is good. I have 6. I don't need that many. But then I think about the first one, and I'm like, I'll sell that one. And I'm like, but that was my first one. I don't want to sell that. It's like giving away your first child, you know? Different timeline, different language, but united for the love of guns. On a different timeline, different plane of existences, but hey, dude, eventually you'll get here. A male to a female. Huh? Twirl the mustache, I got you. I got you, dude. Did you serve? No. Again, just a hardworking civilian who plays with his guns way too much. No RPG. Yeah, that one's right over here. No, I'm just kidding. Is there a Buc-ee's up there? Yeah, I love Buc-ee's, man. Any chance I get to stop at Buc-ee's, I'm all about Buc-ee's, dude. I know some people are weird. They're like, with the Buc-ee's, it's the weirdest thing. Some people hate on it for some reason. It's like, why would you hate something so amazing? Buc-ee's is freaking awesome. Why would you? If you don't like Buc-ee's, you're a hater, and you need to stay away from those people. But petrol and diesel car for more boost. Can't have too many guns. Dude, I can only shoot one at a time. What would be the best AR-15 to get for a decent budget? Okay, that's a great question. Are you going to put it together yourself, or are you just buying one over the counter? If you're buying one just straight over the counter, I think the best budget, like I'm not saying it's the best, but a really good budget option is BCM. BCM does some pretty quality stuff, and it's not super overly priced like LMT. Like, I have my LMT rifle. It doesn't shoot any better than my Centurion arms. It doesn't shoot better than my Hodge. I like my Hodge rifle. So yes, you should get something quality, but I would say like BCM is what's another one, man? Everything I'm thinking of, BCM is probably like close to the $1,000 threshold. I'm trying to think of something else. Let me look at my guns real quick. Sons of Liberty, you know, they're pretty decent. Sons of Liberty's got a like lifetime warranty type of thing. I have heard some people say that it's not like as up to par as like they hype it up to be, but I've had no issues with mine. It was pretty inexpensive. But again, I put all my rifles together. So I do have, like, my first rifles, one of them has a bunch of BCM parts on it. And the other one has a bunch of Sons of Liberty stuff. Those were my first ones. As I started shooting those and I started to find out more about parts and like quality of parts and stuff like that, I started to buy like more expensive stuff. But BCM's pretty quality. I'd say you're pretty safe if you go with that. Do you own any subs? Yes, I do. That Scorpion back there. What would be the best AR-15? I got that already. From Kenya. Dang. From Kenya. All right, Africa. Why is your AR and device like that? Okay, that's a good question. I'll work on stuff. And this vise just, it's just like, it holds it really well. That's why. And I'm out of space on the walls. That's why I have another rifle just sitting right there on that backpack right there. And a shotgun right over there. I put it in the vise because I don't have much more space in here, honestly. What's your thoughts? Oh, let me scoot up. I have to keep leaning forward. What's your thought on the concept of running a 5.56 AK platform now that the finding to be reliable magazines? Hey man, if you love the AK platform and you want it in 5.56, go for it. I would just make sure it's from someone reputable or you put it together yourself, because I don't really know too much about the companies that produce 5.56 AK-47s or AKs that are chambered in 5.56. But I mean, I love 5.56 because of how soft it recoils. Like even this rifle right here that I was saying it's more snappy, it's not really that much recoil because it's 5.56. So I mean, shoot, I don't see anything wrong with that. Over the counter stuff, yeah, I would probably, if straight over the counter, budget wise, I'd probably go with Sons of Liberty, because if something breaks, they'll replace it. And BCM, you know what? I would probably recommend Sons of Liberty over BCM because I have had to deal with both warranties, and Sons of Liberty is better than BCM. BCM is like, they're so big at this point that they didn't even email me back. I emailed them like 3 times and they never got back to me, so. Joey, just buy Daniel Defense. Yeah, you could do Daniel Defense. Daniel Defense is a good option too, but that's even a little bit more expensive. I would say Daniel Defense is probably like another $400 or $500 above that, putting it at like a little bit higher price tier. Joey just SLR. That's the other one that I was trying to think of. SLR is the other company that is really budget and really quality. Thank you. Who is that? Who said that? Ruben Arballo. Yes. Yeah. I just picked up an S&W Bodyguard 2.0. I love it. Hey, man. Is that your first one? Is that your first pistol, I mean? Because I can almost guarantee that if I would have started with the MMP, I would love it over the Walther. But I'm just like a muscle memory guy. I have like built-in habits. And so I like what I like, you know, even if it's not the best, and I just make it work. More expensive, but more reliable. Yeah, I would say Daniel Defense. The only thing is I've heard that they're not really part of the 2A community and that they sell information to the government. So if you're okay with that. I only recently got the AK bug. Hey, dude, got that Russian coming out of you? You feeling that AK The AK bug, there's nothing wrong with that. Never too late to get on the train. Dude, the thing is this. I want to get on the AK train, but I'm like, my schedule right now is pretty rigorous as far as like my training schedule goes. And so I just have a hard time. Like, I'll see cool shit online. I'm like, oh, I want to buy that. And then I'm like, but when are you going to use it? When are you going to practice with it? Because you're already practicing all the time. So, I like my 308. I rarely shoot that one. I need to practice more with my 308. But 308's expensive as hell. It's heavy. And no one really competes with 308. So, you know what I mean? That's the only thing. But you're right. Nothing wrong with ever jumping on the AK bandwagon. Are snipers hard to get? Nah. Just throw a 20-inch barrel on a 5.56. You got yourself a little sniper. US is good. I'm from USA. Hell yeah. USA. USA. Cash App or PayPal it. I don't use either Cash App or PayPal it. I don't know what that is. Oh, PayPal, you meant. I got kicked off PayPal. I'm going to tell you guys a story. So I bought a flashlight off of somebody, sent them the payment, and then PayPal came back telling me that there was like a $4 balance because they were going to tax something. Well, I refused to pay the $4. I know it's just $4. It was like $3 actually and some change, but I was like, I'm not paying that shit. I already paid. What? They're just like taxing me something else. And then because I didn't pay it, they permanently blocked me over $4. I was like, you know what? Fuck PayPal. I'm never using their shit again. So that's how I feel about PayPal. Why everyone? Yeah, what's up? Everyone from Kenya, dude. What's going on? Hopping in here. We got Thailand. All my Thai fighters over here. I drove 200 miles to go to Buc-ee's. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna judge you for that because that's actually a worthy drive, I think. You need to invade the dude. My wife, bless her soul, allows me to chill in my man cave because I make her sleep on the floor out in the living room now. No, I'm just kidding. What's your favorite AR pistol grip? 1 second. 1 second. I've got some experience with that. I like the rubberized, which ones are these ones? The Magpuls. These are the Magpuls. I like these ones, but they are kind of thick. And then I've got two different types of BCM grips. Or B5 grips, I'm sorry. This one, let's set this down. This one has the tail on it, and this one does not. You see? Now, the reason I prefer this one over this one is because when you're running your rifle, you can jam your hand up further than you can with this one because this has like an extra ½ inch of material. You can't get your thumb up as far as you can with this. So I prefer the one with no tail. But let's continue. I got a whole box of these. So this one is a Hogue grip, I believe. Hogue. I kind of liked it because it was like, it had good ergonomics, but then the shape of it's kind of funky looking. Kind of makes your AR look ghetto. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try a different one out. Actually, I don't know which one that one is. This is the Hogue grip. And it's rubberized also like the Magpul one. So Magpul sells like a plastic one, and then they sell a rubberized one. The rubberized one is better. Which one is this one? Aim Sports. Aim Sports. This one's kind of cool because when I go to California, I could take this back strap off and make my rifle compliant by putting on that stupid little fin thing. That's the only reason I have this. If I'm like traveling to California and I'm not sure what the rules are, I got this one. All right, then we got the regular grip. This is like a standard A2 grip. Another B5 grip. Oh, I like this one, IMI. IMI is cool because it looks like the original A2 style, like if you're into the old, but this one's hard plastic and this one's like rubberized. And I'm all about the rubberized ones because it just makes it so much easier to like control things when you have better grip on there. Which is why I pretty much have like skateboarding grip tape. If it doesn't have good grip, I'll put the skateboarding grip tape on there just to make sure I have a good grip. Then we've got MKM. This is the mini. They have the larger ones. I bought this one first because it looked cool. I was like, ooh, I want the mini grip. Too small. Even for... I don't have big hands. But even for like my small hands, this is too small. Way too tiny, dude. My palm is fucking hanging off the bottom of this thing. And same thing with the Kung Fu grip. I don't know. Oh, here it is. We got the Kung Fu grip here. This one, very much like the Driven Arms. It's tiny, too tiny. It's way too small. I know people